After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Young on first down. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devin Hester, 76 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for two here. And Young's going to throw for this. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On second down, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's third down. Winston now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Jameis now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devin Hester. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good shot. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Turn this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Young now. Forced out to his left. Trucks over him. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And
he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Reggie White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Off the play fake, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. A good pickup there, a 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They go play action. Young. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take... timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Devin Hester with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are once again back in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Throwing, Young. Complete at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed. Kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now a throw here to his running back. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air once more, Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. It's Young off play action. And that is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Young steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Being chased out left. Oh, Young loses it. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Young escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kadarius Toney from 21 yards away. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here, he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back inside the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all
that
those
nigga
people
finna go, bro. This nigga ass, too, bro. Oh.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. On play action, Young. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Bro, goddamn, man.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon.
Oh, I can't do this shit.
They're going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Why
the last time out looking to repeat Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Bro, what the fuck? He keeps doing it.
He pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Georgia losing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
there he goes, right side. Yeah. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown,
Whole ass nigga.
Luke Musgrave.
No, we made come out, man.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Queen, she did.
Now Young. Flushed out right. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
I refuse to lose this nigga on God.
To 8 as here comes the kickoff and it's away.
I ain't even been paying attention, but I doubt on losing this nigga.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses.
Dude,
the
that man
fans have
do
to be
thing,
enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board.
Who you gonna? Nope. Shit, oh, it did.
Both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Shit dead, nigga. Yeah, you talking about?
On EA Sports. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on
the man too much,
nigga. That was not an easy one to hold on to.
Man too much for that ass, boy.
Young to throw on 4th.
Let's go, nigga.
Complete. They cannot convert.
What you talking about? Man too much for that ass.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay
What you gonna do when I
off.
bring out that man coverage? What you gonna do when I bring out that man coverage?
Mims in motion right.
What you gonna do when I bring out that man coverage?
Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Go get it, bro.
Oh, and one of the linemen
Oh
on
my
the other
God. Shit, bro.
Get the football at their own
Man, this is shit I be playing.
yard
Oh my God. Man, on
The
my team.
Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10
run the ball.
on their side of midfield at the 47. Young now after the fumble recovery.
News throwing that nigga. And who supposed to be on him? Who supposed to be on him? Who supposed to be on him?
David 53 yards. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
I fumbled. I clicked to throw that bitch out of bounds, but I fumbled.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15
This is
now.
not clear at all. I refuse to lose it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them.
Going on
get out
with
there
it?
and get some points on this drive. With a rookie quarterback out there.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Bro, how they cover like and us pick?
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Young on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. That goes for a gain of 31.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marvin Mims in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, it's Young. They'll roll him out right.
Damn, shoot that bitch for him.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw it in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
I'm going to lose, man, like this. Come on, fumble. He got a fumble. He better fumble.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Beckham in motion right.
Safety. Play man.
Play of the
Down
half,
here.
Young.
Nope.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's dead, gang. Do what you do.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Man,
the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I'm just gonna have to blitz.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
They got a blitz.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles.
You supposed to get on. You gotta get on. That's
really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out.
Bro, how had that open, bro?
Through traffic, and now he's free.
Oh, bro.
Look at him go. Touchdown.
Damn, bro. I can't do shit. I can't do
Albert Okwuegbunam, 73 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep.
This nigga sucks.
And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Playmaker's gonna make plays, nigga.
Another big play as they get 28 out of
I'm not losing to no nigga like that. This nigga not good.
For this play to work, because he's got to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and it really.
This nigga slow as hell, bro. How am I losing to this nigga, bro? Look at this shit. Look at the fucking. He quit. He quit and he beat me. He quit and he beat me. What the fuck? This nigga quit and he will beat me. Nigga quit and he will beat me. Shit ain't sweet, nigga. I done took a break on this shit, came back, still kicking ass. Fuck how I turn that innnnn.
It's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it.
Super Bowl. What the fuck? And that kid Brad. And that kid Brad in this Super Bowl.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. It takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. But right away, they'll change the look. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted.
Bruh, they're supposed to go out of bounds. I need to stop trying that, though.
And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
And he ran the ball. He got Derrick Henry, bro. No wonder he ain't clicking. And he out there. Why am I playing this nigga?
3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play.
Playing an out checking ass.
No cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Why I got to play
nigga
like
Bills
this?
First down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Henry, back to back. Fullback run.
Off here to the tight end.
Bro, this nigga weird, bro.
Strong running
this nigga out checking up the field, bro. This nigga
49. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Oh my God. Wildcat. Niggas ain't stupid. You ain't finna throw it. Wildcat, dumbass.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Powers by at the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I can't, bro. I can't do this shit. Still a bit.
On first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he won't get much. Maybe the 35 to the 34. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line.
Why am I getting pad? This nigga not finna pad.
Here's a little touch pass as they tap it.
Bro, that shit gay, bro. What did this? Oh my! What is this nigga doing, bro?
All the way home for a
Damn.
touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 34 yards. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Myself, bro.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here.
And he still got
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
He gonna onside kick.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I don't know what
Hester
to
going to
do,
decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25.
This nigga is weird, bro.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something to go on second down. Young working out of the gun. Musgrave's got it out right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to rifle one deep
I should have loved it. I should have loved it. Damn. That would have been set down.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've
Click
got
it, I'm
man
good
coverage on
again.
the outside, and my
I'm getting
scouting
those
report
down.
on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. The defense a little lax there.
Oh, man.
4. Young here, you can see changing the play. Back to throw again. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
No, we're going to make some
Just a
plays
gain
out
of a
here.
couple there. And
No,
it'll
we're
be
going to make
second
some
down.
plays.
Young to throw it.
Bro, what
His
the?
early
Oh,
struggles
my
continue.
God.
Here's another one intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And the
can't
Bills
do
are
this.
going to take over a couple of yards
This
shy
nigga's
of
so weird,
midfield.
bro.
And
He
Brandon, how
playing
many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game's slowing
Alright.
down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not
Bro,
college
I
football
always did
anymore.
working back
He's
to
got to
back,
find a way
bro.
to handle what these defenses throw at him.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A carry here for the big tight end. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a... One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
This is so lame.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They hand off to their big tight
This
end.
shit here lame.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
This shit
And he
there
fights
lame,
his
bro.
way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown
you,
in
these
this
niggas not
first
good.
half.
I
And
promise
the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown
I
lead
promise
now.
you he not good.
They're going to try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this
I don't know
game.
what to do, bro. I can't beat
free safety,
nigga,
Eric Berry.
Ain't nobody.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a...
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Nigga don't even got no wide receiver. Okay, you don't pad that bitch. Look at this shit, bro. This nigga team not even good, bro. Bro, I'm finna shoot.
Touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score leads.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Young, he's going to change it up. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Young. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna block that nigga right there.
You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Somebody please block that
nigga. And playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level,
I knew it,
for
bro.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it.
This nigga, boy, he fat. Boy.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And now the Bills will bring the offense out onto the field and go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Fuck that nigga on good.
stop running.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Play action. It's Greer. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Greer. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Greer. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. A gain of 22. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Complete. It's Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. It's caught left side by Cooks. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Greer. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Back to the running game with Swift. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Swift is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might he go for it?
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mims in motion right. Young on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Hester, 67 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Greer will look to throw on second down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now Greer. Got his man, Dell. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go with Gore. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
He finds Mayer here. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Cooks on a quick slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time, he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Mims in motion right. On 1st and 10, Young.
Bro, this nigga.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by Tony. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Ball on him, and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Devin Hester, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Here's Greer now on second down. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Greer on first down. It gets it right back to Mayer. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, 46 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Young's throw there incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's Young off play action. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Devin Hester on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you
throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The final shot before break. Young. It's caught at the 1. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Young.
No. Yeah.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On play action, Young. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Not good.
Off play action, Greer. That is caught by Dell. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They get this out left. And in for the Lions, touchdown. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? Amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A 1st down throw for Young. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling.
Nigga, I secured it. Why did you jump?
And unable to connect, incomplete.
Man, that's some
give them
bullshit,
credit. They took
man.
their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The game bullshit.
4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for.
Bro, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, bro. Look at it, bro. Look at it, bro. Shit, bullshit, bro.
And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down throw, Greer. Gets it downfield to Mayer. Touchdown.
I'm not stressing over that, too. I'm